Sunday Politics in an hour on BBC One. First, we'll join the debate with Nicky Campbell.
Good morning, I'm Nicky Campbell. Welcome to The Big Questions. Today we're live from Oasis Academy, Media City in the UK, and we're talking about knife crime and we're talking about drugs in sport. We are indeed live from Oasis Academy, Media City, UK, and welcome to our audience. From now on, the 23rd of April will be a day of commemoration for Stephen Lawrence, who was attacked, stabbed and left to die 25 years ago in Eltham, South London. On April the 16th this year, it was the turn of another 18-year-old student, Sammy Sidholm, to be stabbed in the back and left for dead as he returned home from a football game in Forest Gate, East London. Now, if Sammy's killers are ever caught, they could face a life sentence in prison, although only 2 out of a gang of 6 were ever found guilty of Stephen Lawrence's murder. New figures released this week show that knife crime rose by 22% in England and Wales in 2017. Now, for someone to be stabbed requires someone else to be carrying a knife. Carrying a knife does not automatically lead to a spell in prison, unlike carrying a gun, which gets you 5 years inside. Now, the day after Sammy's murder, Sir Bernard Hogan Howe, the former Commissioner of the Metropolitan Police, said that current sentencing for carrying a knife, just 6 months for a second conviction, does not send a strong enough signal. And the Home Secretary's new offensive weapons bill, due to be published imminently, does promise more controls on the possession of certain types of knives.
My son went.
I'm sorry about that. We were just watching Nicky Campbell and suddenly it all froze. So we'll do what we can to correct the fault and get back to the big questions as soon as we can. In fact, we can go back straight away.
Ended, and the young man found it incredibly hard to deal with that.
Let me stop you right there.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry to be rude.
It's all right, no.
We have, due to a technical glitch, been off the air for a couple of minutes.
Okay.
And they're going to tell me, when, are we back on the air now? We are. Welcome back, everybody. We were off the air for a couple of minutes. Okay. Great promise as a grime man.
Joshua carried on with the evening and the boy had gone home in anger.
I'm really sorry about this. I know this is spoiling totally your enjoyment of the big questions this morning. We're obviously having a few technical issues, so while we get them sorted out, I'll play some music. You're watching BBC One, and as you can see at the moment, unfortunately, we should be showing you the big questions with Nicky Campbell. We've had a couple of technical issues that we're currently trying to resolve, and hopefully we'll be back with the programme as soon as we can. OK, we are now able to go back to the programme.
Welcome back. Sorry about all the technical problems this morning. We have two really, really important debates. We're discussing knife crime and later on drugs in sport. And I don't know if our audience at home heard any of our first answer and any of what you were saying, Alison. It's so important that they do. We're talking about knife crime. We're talking about your son Joshua, who was murdered. I'm getting the coffee crash now. Sorry about the problems at the beginning of the show. Thanks for staying with it. See you next week.